Here's kind of a different story. Of course, I'm from Argentina, and the president of Argentina, Cristina Kirchner, was in town recently for the UN General Assembly meeting. And while she was in town, she went to Harvard Kennedy Business School, and she did a speech. Now,
which isn't in that town, but let's just leave that aside.
What's that, Natan?
I just mean Harvard Business School isn't in New York.
No, it's not. While she was in the U.S., she went to Boston as well as to Washington, D.C. She went to a number of places. Is that okay?
That's good.
Okay. One of the places was Harvard. And there she took questions. Now, I want to kind of just give you a little bit of insight as to what's going on in Argentinian politics. She really doesn't do press conferences. How long has it been, Natan, since she did one?
I believe since 2010, and I think in the last 5 years, she's done 5 press conferences where people can freely ask questions.
Right. So a lot of the students who are studying at Harvard or who attended this speech are from Argentina, and they kind of implied, a little bit tongue-in-cheek, I feel so privileged to be one of the few who can actually ask you a question. Really pretty kind of a smart, pithy way to kind of throw a jab at her. And she completely lost it. Let me play just a little bit of video from this for you. I know it's in Spanish, then we'll kind of translate and explain what's going on here. But this will give you a little bit of sense of the flavor and the atmosphere in the room. And this is just incredible. Take a look at this.
De Argentina también. Y también me siento muy privilegiado de poder ser uno de los pocos argentinos que puedo hacerle preguntas.
Ay, pero ahora voy a contestar.
Yo quería preguntarle después de.
Okay, so what's happened so far is he's done the line about I feel so privileged to be one of the few, and she starts kind of saying, oh, what this again? So now we actually ask the question.
Después de ver los pocos transparentes índices de inflación, de delincuencia y de pobreza, ¿no le parece que sería un momento de empezar a hacer una autocrítica y empezar a aceptar un poco distintas opiniones?
Okay, so the question is very good, which is Argentina has been putting out basically false inflation numbers and poverty numbers, and it's creating real problems. Don't we really need to put out some accurate information so people can really know what the numbers are? Here's how she answers.
A ver, primero te voy a contestar, porque no se lo contesté a tu anterior compañerito, sobre el tema de que soy uno de los pocos privilegiados que no puedo hablar. Chicos, estamos en Harvard. Estamos en Harvard, por favor. Esas cosas son para la matanza, pero no para Harvard.
Okay, so let's just stop it right there. So the first thing she does is she basically says, you and your little friend there asking me about this issue of we're one of the few privileged few. Now then people start whistling, and she says essentially, kids, we're at Harvard. We're not at this university in Argentina where I would expect this type of thing. Can you imagine if President Obama went to Oxford in England and said, when somebody boos or something, he says, guys, this is Oxford. This isn't Texas Tech. I would expect this garbage at Texas Tech, but not at Oxford. It would be chaos here in the U.S. How is he going overseas and
insulting his own country,
insulting his own university, one of the universities here, to make a point in another country? I happen to think that this woman appears to be completely out of her mind. And then Natan, she also went on to deny all of the actual things. It's like if someone said, just basic things. Mr. Obama, can you comment on the fact that you are running ads that say you are going to be a better president than Mitt Romney, and Obama were to say, we're not running any ads. There's no political ads in this country, right? Just flat out things that everybody knows. This is crazy. This is crazy, Natan.
Yeah, I think overall it wasn't a good thing for people who don't know anything about Argentina to get a whiff at when they first hear about what's going on down there. Let's just make sure that everybody understands that this is the president, this isn't the people. Obviously, the people are more represented by the people that were asking questions.
Yeah, which was a very smart, well-rounded question for sure.
Right, just a quick note, there is a similar thing that goes on here when people from other states criticize Massachusetts and act as if Massachusetts and their residents like us are somehow not part of the national constituency. So there's a little of that going around here.
There is. So just a little flavor from Argentina. Before we go to break, davidpakman.com/debate. Because the debates start this week, we're giving away free t-shirts, free David Pakman Show t-shirts with yearly memberships. You've got to go to davidpakman.com/debate. The t-shirts are flying off the shelves, Louis. It's incredible.
Excellent.
davidpakman.com/debate. We'll take a break, be back with plenty more after this.
The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.